Hey everybody, it's Doug Schauf with the Make Maine Your Home team over at Remax Oceanside. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about how I became a realtor. So let's do this. All right, everybody. Hey, I'm going to talk today just about how I became a realtor, like why I got into this business, maybe even some details about what it took to become a realtor. Kind of give you the backstory here. You know, when I was growing up, my father at one point in his life, did some real estate down in the Boston, Massachusetts area, way back in the 80s, showing my age. Used to buy buildings and convert them into condos and, sell them off. Did pretty well for a little while there. If you know anything about that time frame, though, I believe it was like the late 80s. There was a real estate market crash, which kind of got a lot of people out of the business and all that stuff. But I do remember at a young age helping my dad work in real estate, and it was a lot of fun. It was really, really cool, stressful, fun, the whole nine yards, everything you could dream about for real estate. After that, we got into doing a lot of like handyman work and construction work. So when I was like, 20 years old, I was learning how to, do all sorts of remodeling projects and construction. I worked for a construction outfit doing framing, things like that. So oddly enough, I was doing some construction in the middle of the winter here in Maine and, shoveling off snow to continue the project. And that part of it was not the most fun. So that's really what kind of got me out of just actually doing the work. And then I ultimately got more into like the sales and marketing side of things. I always had it kind of in the back of my head that I wanted to get into real estate. So ultimately I decided to jump in and do that to get my license. And, it's a process getting your license here in the state of Maine. You got to take a course, which is, I believe, about 55 hours of class time. Back when I got licensed, it was all like in-person classes. There's a lot of like online education that you could do nowadays. You got to take the class, you got to take the exam for the class, and then you have to take another state exam, to actually get your license. And there's a few like logistics and all that kind of stuff that you got to do. But I've always wanted to get my license, and I finally decided to do that. I believe it was back in like 2010, 2011 that I officially got my license. From there, it's been an awesome ride. I love this business. It is so great just working with people that, want to invest in themselves and invest in their future, put a roof over their heads and their families' heads, and buy a home, which is not only a place to live, but it's a place to invest. And it's really just such a great business to be in. And I truly love it. And then ultimately now where we're at, where I've built a team and I have brokers that work with me and other people on my staff, and just helping them become better and become successful is so rewarding. It's really just been an awesome road to being a realtor and be in this real estate business. So hopefully you enjoyed that story. And if you're thinking about getting into real estate, certainly reach out and talk to us. But hopefully this helped. And if you have any questions, let us know. Comment below. Send us some messages, however you want to do it. And remember, if you make Maine your home, you don't have to do it alone.